Good morning, everyone. It's another Thursday, so it's time for Jarvi Group's vlog. I'm Allie.
I'm Bill.
And we're missing Zach today.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
I guess he didn't want ice cream, which we have to give a shout out to Love's Ice Cream in the downtown market. That's where we're filming today. And it's never too early for ice cream, so you know as soon as we're done here, we're about to have a scoop.
I think a shake or a malt or some sort might be in my future here.
There might be a coffee one, so, It's like getting your morning coffee, I would think.
I think
it's all the same.
Sounds good to me, yeah.
Bill.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but notice you shaved the beard from last time.
I did. That was, I don't know if it was an experiment. I just felt like it was time for a little change, and I wanted to just shave it off and not have the beard, so.
Yeah, that actually leads really well into our topic this week, which is change and dealing with change, and sometimes it's time for a new job as a change.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need a little help. So what kind of steps could you go through to help someone who potentially is looking to get a different job?
And make that change, sure. Yeah. So it's, change sometimes is good and sometimes change is bad. But I think the one thing that you have to realize that regardless if it's good change or bad change, if it's inevitable, then you need to embrace it. And if it's not your decision to make that change professionally, I definitely would think that there's a period of sadness and mourning. But then there's that, okay, now I need to recover and I need to hit at it pretty hard. And if that decision to change is your decision, then I think there's definitely a level of enthusiasm and motivation to go make that change. And so professionally, someone could be thinking today even that they enjoy their job, but maybe they're missing something. Maybe it's something little. Some of the things that we've talked about in recent weeks, whether it's culture or whether it's benefits or whether it's just the job they're doing. Mm-hmm. Maybe they're just not happy and comfortable, or it's just not fulfilling enough anymore, or they're not engaged. And now those people people are feeling like now might be a time to make a change because I want to feel engaged. I want to be fulfilled professionally.
Yeah, absolutely. So if I want to make a change, and I've kind of been looking on my own a little bit, but I haven't really found a good system that works for me, or maybe
Sure.
the job boards haven't been working for me, and I think to myself, I want to use a recruiter, but I don't really know that much about recruiters. How can you help with that, Bill?
Well, I would definitely start off by saying that in most situations, when someone makes a change, the police people that I've talked to, they're typically hesitant to do so.
Yeah.
And so I encourage people to go into it slowly, go into whatever change that they're going to do strategically. Mm-hmm. The idea is not to constantly make those changes, but to make the right changes and to make changes that are going to benefit you. So definitely I would say make a list. And I know it sounds elementary, but making a list would be helpful because then you have it written down. But more importantly, you start to think about what's important to you. And on that list, make that list of why you would think that you would want to make a career change. Some of the things that you're looking for. What are the must-haves? What are the need-to-haves? What are the nice-to-haves? What are I don't really need it and I don't really want it type of things. Some people don't need the flexibility to work from home. Some people have to have that flexibility. And so I think those are the things that you're going to write on your list.
Yeah.
Compensation, what are you looking for in terms of compensation and so on and so forth. Then, continuing the list, what resources are you going to use to find those jobs or help you find those jobs? Is it a recruiter? Is it online resources, LinkedIn, Indeed, networking? Who do you know? If you're going to put networking down, put a list of people that could help you get to that spot, get to that position that you're looking for. So and I don't want to sell myself short or other recruiters, but I think that you need to do your research and do your homework first.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, in addition to all of that, it's not going to hurt you to call a recruiter. In what we do, and the recruiters that I know, we work for both the candidate and for the company, but the candidate doesn't nothing out of pocket. They don't pay for our services. And so with that being said, why not talk to a professional? Why not talk to somebody who has their finger on the pulse of what's going on in the job market? And why not have an extra set of eyes? And some people I know, they've got multiple recruiters working for them. I definitely think, if you're going to do that, I would limit it to 2. And maybe pick 2 different recruiters, 2 different companies, 2 different areas of your state, your city, your country, however you're looking for it. I think to diversify it that way would definitely be helpful to you. And so there's so many different things to do, and having somebody who can help you and give you some direction would definitely be a good move.
Yeah, so change could be a good thing. Sometimes we need change. Even if we're not expecting change, it can still be a good thing.
Yep.
So just keep that in mind. Anything else you'd like to add today, Bill?
Don't be afraid to make the change.
Yeah.
If you feel like now might be a good time, unemployment is extremely low right now. There are a lot of companies making moves, a lot of companies that are growing. Don't be afraid to make the change, but make a strategic change. And see what happens. My change to grow a beard was an easy one, and to get rid of it was even easier. So hopefully for you and your professional career that those changes come easy for you, but also benefit you in the long run. So
great. A special thanks again to Love's Ice Cream for having us out today.
Yes.
I know I'm ready for that scoop of ice cream.
It's time. I can feel it.
Yeah. So we're going to go get that. But until next week, thanks for checking in with us.
Thanks a lot. Maybe we'll find Zach.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.